Hello, nomads, and welcome to episode 100 of the
Hey.
Nomads of Fantasy. Wah, wah, wah. I should have bought an air horn or something.
I
That
gotta
would have
get
been,
one of those New Year's blowers.
oh, that would have been so good.
Just
Well,
unprepared.
I'm your host for this evening. My name is Eric, but I'm not alone. I have two of my best buddies with me. I got Brandon.
Hello, nomads.
All right. No quotes for this one. And
Nah.
I got Dave as well.
Quoting us.
Hi, diddly ho, neighbors.
Hi, diddly
Cheers.
old neighbors.
Cheers to you this Friday night.
Cheers. Yes, we all got our drinks. I got 3 White Claws lined up right next to me.
Ooh.
I got
Peroni.
differing flavors too, strawberry, pineapple, and blackberry.
Taking the tour.
Taking
of
the tour of the White Claws.
12-pack.
That's right.
I got
But-
Tito's and lemonade today.
Ooh, Tito. Yeah, that's
Two
a. I
thumbs up.
was gonna say that's been
Tito's
your
and
that's been
anything
your
kinda
drink
is
of
kinda
choice
perfect.
lately, huh?
Anything with Tito's is good.
Okay.
Can't argue.
Yeah, we are here tonight to celebrate our 100th episode of the podcast. Pretty crazy that we've already reached 100 episodes. We just hit our 2-year anniversary as well last week. As of recording this on, April 28th, 2023. So we've been at this for 2 years. We hit episode 100. Been hitting some other big milestones lately. 10,000 downloads. I mean, we're already past that, on to 11,000 already. We got, close to 100,000 views on YouTube. So we're hitting some nice milestones with the
Surprisingly,
podcast.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I mean,
didn't
Triple
think so.
R, RRR was our huge hit on YouTube, and
It's a big boy.
it still gets views. Yep.
Well, while you're talking about that real quick, I do have some of the stats pulled up.
Oh yeah,
for,
let's hear
for
it.
our top countries. I wanted to throw this one out there too
Oh yeah,
because
this is interesting.
Yeah, let's hear
I
some
know
stats.
it is weird.
Very interesting.
In the last 2 years, we have been listened to in 49 countries.
Nice.
Top.
I don't know how many. I don't even know how many countries
There's
there
like
are.
200 something. We got like a quarter of the globe covered. We're good.
Some of those countries are like, oh, there's only one. anyways.
There's like a handful of people.
Yeah.
U.S. normally, yeah, number one. Then came India, which I didn't really expect. I mean, I expected it to see, but when we started this, I had kind of no idea that India would be a big, listening location. UK after that, and then Spain, Germany, Mother Russia, Canada, the Netherlands, Australia, and Norway round out the top 10.
Man,
Nice.
Norway top 10.
Which
We are
is weird because
international,
it's kind of
baby.
splattered all over the globe. It's everywhere.
Obviously, India, our Triple R, RRR episode, and Bahubali episodes have been huge over there.
Mhm.
I know those hit big, but yeah, India you said was second, number 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which I do have our top 5 episodes. RR was the number one
Of course.
after these 2 years. Second
So
one,
random.
which is, I guess this one is kind of decisive though. The Last Jedi, because everybody either loves it or
What,
they
The Last
hate it.
Jedi is number 2?
Is number 2.
Wow,
Yes.
that's cool. Okay.
The indie game Firewatch is number 3.
Firewatch,
That
great
warms my
episode.
heart.
Great
It
episode.
warms my heart that
Yeah.
that got so much attention.
Great game to talk about.
Okay.
I
I'd
love
to
that
go
game.
back and play that one again. It's a good one to go back to every couple years once you forget about it. But after that, surprisingly, I didn't think this one would be there. But the Ask a Nomad episode, where we just literally
Yeah.
took questions and
Yeah.
answered questions and gave people sage life advice. That was, surprisingly in the top 5. And then the last one in the 5 was The Lighthouse, which was
I
kind
know
of like when
that was one of
where
our early breakout hits. Was the Lighthouse?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
they had a lot of audio production. Thank you, Brandon. That's when like that kind of
That was the start of it.
Up. Yeah,
That was the start. Yeah, I want to say it was like episode 15 or something.
It
like
was
that.
that damn
It's
horn.
early.
that was the idea of the
Yeah.
horn was so
The Dan fucking
pervasive
foghorn. Yeah.
in that movie. We had to put it in.
And
the
I added like
episode.
the sound of seagulls and stuff like that to it, and I just really wanted to capture the feeling of that movie. And yeah, that kind of spawned a lot of how I approached the sound production moving forward. Out
I
of
think-
love and respect to the people who make those things that we like talk upon. Like
Mhm.
like I just love sound production and music production, and I'm not trying to like steal anything or like from anybody. Like it's credit is all their work. It's just so good, and a lot of people talk about the story and the visuals, but when you're in audio, at least in the beginning of the Nomads of Fantasy, it was all audio, a lot of audio, and I was just like, man, some of these things like I just want to hear it, and I tried my best to just sneak it in.
Really, yeah, even
Make
cutting
it
in
natural.
scenes, cutting in like scenes here and there. Like Pan's Labyrinth was a really good one. Where they had,
Yeah.
like
The Gladiator
the eyeball
Gladiator
face
comes to
one.
mind too,
Yeah.
as one of the ones with some powerful audio clips in there. Just
Yeah.
enhances the the listening experience.
Well, if you haven't watched it or played it or whatever recently, and we're trying to reference something very specific, I try to. It's like this is what we're talking about, and it just kind of fades in and fades out.
That, and I feel like we're hoping to trigger you like, oh yeah, I really love that thing, so maybe I'll go back and watch it because I listened to this podcast or go play this game or whatever.
Yeah.
We want to trigger that memory inside your head. So this is not like a normal episode. We are actually doing this live. So if you're listening to the podcast version, we did this live on Twitch and YouTube. So check out that archive as well, twitch.tv/nomadsofantasy, youtube.com/@nomadsofantasy for those. But this is a fun one. But before we get into it, let's just throw it over to Dave for the schedule of what's coming next after episode 100.
Well, it's funny you bring that up. Next week we're going to be playing or watching, I should say, Big Trouble in Little China, a movie from the 80s, featuring Kurt Russell.
Never seen it.
You've never seen it? I probably haven't seen it in 30-ish years, so I do remember liking it a lot and it being very unique and interesting as a kid. So
yes, it is all those things.
Don't tell me anything.
We'll get into it, but
I want to go in blind. I don't want to know any.
No,
all I know is it's an 80s action movie starring Kurt Russell, and that's all I need to know.
Yep. And we're supposed to get Mike, right? From Games by Mouth Found's going to be joining us for that. He's been on some previous episodes. But yeah, he'll be joining us with that one. He should be watching that soon, and then that'll be coming out next week.
Yep. Yeah. That'll be a fun one.
And after that, we'll get into I threw this one on the schedule, but because I thought it was pertinent to today's world. The movie Idiocracy, a Mike Judge film, which
never seen it. People tell me all.
I've never seen it either.
I just saw this thing about Crocs.
The
whole Crocs. They all wear Crocs, and they're like, "Oh, these are so." I just saw this thing. It's like a gag, but they had a limited budget, and they were like, nobody would ever wear these dumb things that just came out Crocs. Well, here we are. We all own a pair. Like everyone has a pair of Crocs. Everyone's wearing Crocs. And I'm like, wow, like how that came true. So I need to see this movie.
So many jokes in that one, but yeah, that one will be after Big Trouble in Little China, and then we'll be filling it in later. I know we've got Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, coming out next month, and we'll be jumping on that one, giving ourselves a little bit of playtime for like a week or two, and then watching.
I can't wait for that.
Talking about that one.
So excited. I need to at least play a little bit of Breath of the Wild before I jump into that, just to get a little refresher. I wanted to complete that DLC, at least get the dumb motorcycle and drive around Hyrule, ramping off hills and stuff.
You can't buy on the Wii U anymore, so I don't even get to.
Yeah,
I know.
Get that. I always forget that you have Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, not the Switch.
It's a classic console. It's still good to this day.
Crazy,
but. That's what I got for the calendar.
Well, thank you, Dave. Yeah, this episode is going to be a little different. It's a variety episode. So we're going to be doing games. We're going to be doing various segments, questions, tier lists, all kinds of stuff. So stick around.
I'm excited to see.
Apologies if we fumble our way through. I don't know anybody else is really doing this for their show, but we wanted to have fun with this one and not just pick a regular topic and.
It should be fun. It should be fun. I don't know what it's gonna look like, especially on the stream side. Like I'm doing all this audio or this live production on my side. I got stuff set up. I think it's gonna work, but we'll see what happens.
Fingers
should
crossed.
Be fun. But before we get into the main meat of the episode, I want to give some special shout outs and special thank yous to some of our longtime listeners and fans that have stuck with us through these 2 years, through 100 episodes. Specifically, Jake. I mean, we shout him out almost every single episode.
Jake.
He's always chatting with us in our Discord. He's commenting on all of our questions for the episodes. He's always got something in the social section. So thank you so much, Jake. He's one of our earliest fans, one of our biggest fans. And we can't appreciate him enough. Driving D-Van is another special shout out. Again,
Yep.
always so supportive. He's messaged me privately and in the Discord multiple times, just talking about giving us ideas, talking about how much he loves the show. He's always asking questions.
Talking about Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
He loves Ghostbusters.
I'll
This is
talk
great.
about that all day.
Love this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. RD Fine, another great person in the Discord, always
What Map
engaging with us.
Connoisseur.
What Map Connoisseur, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Whatmapgame.com if you want to play our... I got to plug that.
Check it today. I boned today's What Map. I could not get it for the life of me, but it was a good one.
And last but not least, a sort of a newish-er fan that I met through one of my Facebook groups, Tejas, his name is. He just joined the Discord recently.
He's great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. I shouldn't say he. I don't know their pronouns, but
Sure.
I met him through the Discord through Facebook, and got him to join the Discord. But he's also been giving us great feedback, saying he's enjoying the episodes as always. So yeah, I just wanted to give those special shout outs, and anyone else who, maybe not be in the Discord, but I mean, we see the downloads every week. So there are people out there that are listening to us every single week. There's a consistent amount of listeners there. So we know that we have some regulars. So even if you have not made yourself known, thank you so much for listening.
Here.
And we also got a message in the chat from someone watching live, Evan1 Sonic.
Hey,
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, so I'm glad we got some watchers out there in the whatever Twitch and YouTube verse.
Yeah.
And he also submitted a question for this episode, which we'll get to later.
Yeah, sweet.
For our Ask a
Okay.
Nomad section. So
Okay. All right.
throwing all the love out there to our fans, because
don't forget all the other podcasts too.
Yes.
Best of the rest.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Of course.
everybody. We've had tons of guests drop in. I could not even name all of them.
Anime Talk, Matt St. Jack from Anime Talk. He's guested on our show. I've guested on his show. So there's a lot of cross podcast guesting going on, and we've kind of built ourselves up a little bit of a podcast community through like our Discords and stuff. And we're all interacting with each other, and we're all guesting on each other's shows.
Yeah. It's its own little world of people. And for me, I was just like, kind of like, what is this? This is weird. Like,
Yeah.
But then I realized, wow, like this is our tribe, other podcasters. And so that's cool, because I was just thinking about people who just watch movies and play games and shit might like listen to us, but people who also podcast listen to podcasts. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. You meet the coolest people, and like,
We would never even have contact with.
Never
Like
would.
we weren't doing this. So
No,
yeah, dude,
absolutely.
I love it. And I love it when they join our Discord. And I can pop in there and they're engaging with us. That's just cool. It's just like this cool tribe of people in the same thing. And I don't know, it's so. I bet like any hobby that you have an interest in, like just do it. You never know what kind of people, because you're probably gonna find people who like that. You probably would like them because they like the same thing.
Absolutely.
So it's cool.
And,
I encourage just to go out and do it.
Discord has opened up a whole new world as well, because it feels like almost everybody has a Discord server these days. So like I was pushing Discord early in our podcast days as a way for us to record and communicate, because I knew like that's what people do. Like they start a Discord, they get the people that listen to the show in there and chat with them, and you build a little community around it, and it's awesome.
It is great, because Eric, I didn't know anything about Discord. I thought like gamers used it. It was like maybe it's like Twitch or something. I didn't pay attention to it. When we put the show together, you were like, let's use Discord. And I took to it right away. I loved it. But I like how you found like Craig, which is he's like the fourth nomad that nobody knows about. But he's this He's
Craig.
this plugin. He's like this bot for Discord that captures all the audio and video for us. I mean, we do other things as well, but that's our backup, and we've used them a couple times. And it's just incredible. Like, Discord is a great platform to meet people, to create content. We're doing shit live right now. You can just activities, and there's so much potential with this app.
So
and
much room for activities.
So much room for activities.
So much room for activities.
Speaking of Discord,
You know,
if that all sounds cool to you, you can join our Discord at thenomadsoffantasy.com/Discord. Hop in there. We have we actually have if you're watching live, we have the live show channel, voice channel open right now where we're streaming, and you can join that, and you can call, or, quote unquote, call in.
old school calling in.
If
I'll give
you
a high five.
Yeah, if you
Make
join,
icons fly across the room.
if you join in the live show channel, oh Dave, throwing up the Discord emotes. That'll be for the streaming audience and video audience only. The audio listeners can't see those beautiful Discord icons.
That's funny.
But you can join the live show channel, and don't worry about interrupting the stream or anything. Your video will be off by default, and you'll be muted by default. So if you want to call in, just join the show, and then during that segment, we'll unmute you, and then you can chat with us. So it's such a cool thing that Discord allows that kind of thing. One more announcement in the intro before. Oh, hey, Artie Fine just is watching on Twitch too. I don't know if you were here when we were shouting you out, but we just gave you a big shout out during our special thanks section.
Yeah,
we're still in the intro. We always appreciate you, Artie Fine, for listening, for supporting us. But yeah, just wanted to reiterate that. But you're just in time for a special announcement. We just launched our merch store.
Oh yeah.
So if you go to our website, thenomadsoffantasy.com, we have a link up there. It's right in the top right corner. You can't miss it. It says store. Get in there. There's all kinds of stuff. The stuff you would expect.
Mm-hmm.
Hoodies, t-shirts, mugs.
Open it up.
Stickers.
Everything I have set as low as possible. Literally, it's.
But hold on, I want to
like
say one thing as the designer of the group here. I just want, it's not just a generic destination for us to sell our logo. It's not gonna be that. We're doing that right now. That's cool, it's fun and all that stuff. We appreciate anybody that supports that, but as a designer, I'm always making stuff. I do illustrations in my spare time, so all the illustrations except Dave's legit logo for Tastebreaker, but
the word art,
making all this artwork. But I do want to make custom. When you spent this time learning about a world, when you play the game for a month, or you watch this TV series for 2 weeks or whatever, you spend a lot of time. Then you talk about it, then you edit the episode and all that stuff. You spend so much time. Not that I'm an expert, but me as a designer, I'm man, I could make artwork based off of this, and that's really what I want to do. I want to start making custom artwork for people, just in general, and to me, the Nomads of Fantasy isn't just a podcast. It's a collection of appreciating the shit that people have been making, and then just having a place to have a take on it. And it could be through conversation, it could be through our What Map game, right? People make awesome maps. We want people to have fun playing that trivia game on a daily basis, and for me, make artwork, there's just cool shit, and I don't know. So to me, it's a great place for us to play and make content. So I don't know. I just care about that because a lot of people just make generic stuff, and I don't want it to be that.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, I'm done.
No, but no, we threw some of your designs up on there.
In.
2 Corona. Nice. But yeah, nomadsoffantasy.com. Hop in. There's a store link. Boom, right there if you want to purchase any merch. I know I'm going to be purchasing my own merch from there because I want a shirt. I want a shirt for my kid. So
there were some that we were messing around with before the show and that are going to be probably going up soon of some of Brandon's artwork. But who doesn't want a pillow with a custom illustration of Boba Fett on it? So I can, me and Boba can cuddle up next to each other.
Are those live right now, or were you working on that before?
No, we were working on those. There's still more coming, but
okay. So mostly it's just logo stuff right now.
all sorts of dumb shit you can buy on there.
Fanny pack?
Is
I
that
don't know.
Got a fanny pack?
Fanny pack, yeah. It's
Jake?
awesome. It looks good. I like it.
Jake, get a onesie for your kid. I know we got the sizes for those, so those are up there too.
Okay.
Got all kinds of stuff.
We got to come up with something for bucket hats because they got like these cool LL Cool J like 80s Kangol hats that you put something on.
I just want to make, and we can wrap it up and then we go into the fun stuff. It's just like I want to like, instead of having like a Jaws T-shirt and it's Jaws with the logo Jaws, like what if I could take something from that movie and make it like an abstract thing that goes to shirt, like only fans of Jaws would recognize that.
Yeah,
sure.
that'd
But
be
everyone else
sweet.
would think it'd be a cool design. Like that's what I'm thinking.
That would be
But
sweet.
anywho, yeah.
All right, that was a good intro. A long
yep.
intro. But yeah, we're kind of doing a rotating segments here between games and other stuff. So Brandon is up first. Normally we do the games at the end of the show, but they're kind of mixed in. We're doing alternating. So we're starting with a game this time, which is a little bit different. Should be fun. But yeah, Brandon, take it away.
All right. So the first game, I put this list out there on socials, but this is one of the games that we played in the past. It's called Who Said That?
Who said that?
That?
It's a classic. It's a classic.
Yeah. So, and you guys know me. I like it when you guys work together. So there's three that I picked.
Are these
and
quotes?
Each one's gonna, these are going to be conversations directly from the material that we have. And here's the running theme with me. I have two games, and this is the first one. It's based off of the Nomads of Fantasies portfolio up till now. So I'm not going to pick something we haven't done yet. That's like you can always use that. But okay, so yeah, let's get started. So hey, who said that? All you guys got to do is just tell me what it's from.
So we're working together, or are we?
Whatever.
Are we working together, or are we competing?
Working together. Working together.
All right.
And there's three of these.
This.
Each one of them represents us. So make sure we all survive this game.
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
I got my
By the way,
so I can get
play along at home.
I'm the only one that uses pen and paper for these.
Oh yeah,
games.
you got your note. You always got your notes over there.
Notes. Oh yeah, rewrite what I hear. Okay. By the way, at your desk, that magazine. Yeah. The one on jet skis. Yeah. Why do you have that? Because they're awesome. I suppose they are. Yeah, some things, actually, most things in history are kind of dumb, and everything gets ruined eventually. But in the early
I know
90s,
this one.
For a brief moment, a shining moment, there was a beautiful union of form and function.
I think I know this one.
And a reasonable man cannot differ. Have you ever been on one? No. I think a TVA agent showing up on a jet ski on the sacred timeline, that would create a branch for sure.
Oh, we did.
It'd be fun though.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be really fun. You know what it is, right?
Well, I thought it was one thing, but now after you said that, now I know it's
okay.
Dave. Loki, right?
Loki.
Yes.
Loki, yeah.
Loki, yeah.
What
did you think it was?
I was thinking Everything Everywhere at first for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I thought there was a conversation about at the with Jamie Lee Curtis for some reason, but no.
Yeah.
After the TVA and Sacred Timeline, it's like, oh yeah, that's Loki.
Yes. Yeah. That was a great quote, and I was like, that's
Loki.
funny.
That's so weird. I can't believe we did Loki.
I know.
That was so long ago.
Some of these.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, bring it on. Round 2.
Well, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. They double-crossed you and tried to kill me.
Yep.
The money, they kept it. And the coaxium, kept that too. But we learned a valuable lesson. We cannot trust those guys. So you expect me to believe that you walked away with nothing. Well, I ran away with my life. That, I think, means something to me a lot.
Did you know it, Dave?
I think so.
Oh, this is bothering. What? The coaxium.
Fifth Element, I think. But
is that from?
That's I think that's it.
That
I'm
sounds
not sure
right
on this one.
That sounds.
But coaxium. I was thinking Hateful Eight when I heard the double crossing, but then I heard coaxium, and I think.
You want me to read it again? Or?
I was thinking heat at first, but the coaxium is what threw it off. The Fifth Element sounds right though.
I don't know what coaxium is, but
This is great.
Yeah.
I was like, they're gonna get this one right away.
Yeah,
anything?
that's like the buzz. That's like the hint, but I don't remember what that is. Fifth Element is as good as guess as,
that works
as
for me.
any. Yeah.
We'll go Fifth Element.
This is from Solo. A Star
Solo.
and it's Lady Proxima
yeah.
and Han Solo when he does the.
Damn it! Yeah, I can hear him bargaining
Yeah.
for his
Yep.
life out of there.
Now that makes sense.
Damn it! Oh, such a good movie. I want to watch that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
All right.
Coaxium because they
One
needed the
nomad
raw
down.
coaxium.
Yeah,
They
that's
do the raw.
we should have got that one.
Yeah, it's live though. You don't
Early
want
on
to
in
be.
the
I don't want to
beginning
be
of that film.
debating.
Yeah.
True.
All right. Ready? Okay. Jump. Actually, looking at it, that's quite a distance, isn't it? You know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs. No braces on your arms, though. Gonna have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on this, on the device, and by extension, me. So do make sure to maintain a grip. Also, a note: no braces on your spine either. So don't land on that, or your head. No braces there. That could split like a melon from this height. Do definitely focus on landing with your legs.
I think I know.
Oh, I know,
this
no. It's
one.
oh, fuck. It's Portal or Portal 2. I forget which one it is though.
Oh, you're right. I was thinking it was Cyberpunk.
Which one
is
is
it?
Oh, hint. You're correct.
Well, Portal or Portal
it's-
2. I don't know
I think
which
it's
one it is
Portal-
though.
I think it's Portal 2 because Portal 2 had the jump pads. I don't know if Portal
Oh
1
yeah,
had the
yeah.
jump
You're right.
pads.
I think it is. You're right. Portal 2. That sounds right.
Yep.
Maybe.
Final answer.
Portal 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew, all right.
Who was the hey, hold on, Smarty Pants. Who
Hmm.
was the voice of doing the talking there?
It's got to be
Wasn't it-
what is his name? Wembley was something.
Wembley.
Oh, close.
Is it?
Close.
It's like Walter or something with a W.
I don't.
Frosted Mini.
Wheatley. There it is.
Thank you.
Really? Yeah.
Gosh.
there you go.
Hey, thank you.
Pressure.
That was a good
I
voice
should have done it in a
actor. I like
British
that guy.
accent.
Him.
The pressure. Yeah. All right. We
All
got.
right,
we
so
got
not
there.
bad, guys.
Yeah,
Not
we got
bad.
there.
You got
We
2
won.
out of 3 ain't
2 out of
bad. So
3 ain't
yeah, you
bad.
Passing.
2 out of
That's all
3
you
ain't
gotta
bad at
do.
all.
All right. That's all I
Nice.
got. That just the 3, just to make it short so we can fly through.
Keep chugging through. I like kind of like the best of. I guess that would bring me up next
Yep. You
for the
ask a nomad.
question segment, which we did get a bunch coming in from. We had some from Discord. We had some from Twitter. We have some that I pulled from actual human beings.
Oh boy, I forgot that
and
you
then
took to Reddit to get some
Some
questions.
well, no,
there,
I
James.
pulled
Always
some. I
it's
pulled
on
some
Reddit.
down from the internet as well. So.
Okay. All right. Let's hear it.
We got a couple here, but I want to hear some thought put into these. I don't want just quick and dirty answers. Like I need some creative solutions to some of these problems and some of these issues that people are having out there.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
So the first one was from Driving D-Van, which this one is pretty straightforward, but it's more of a holistic question about
Yes.
life in general and its purpose. But if it made sense financially to make the Nomads a full-time job, is this something you'd be interested in, or do you prefer to do it as a side project?
I mean, for me, of course, if it was financially viable, I would want to. Like, I feel like we always have so many ideas flowing and for things to do, things to improve the show, ways we could improve the show, topics we could do,
Right.
longer video games that aren't just like 4 hours long or whatever.
That
we
would
could do
be,
full
That
length,
would be nice.
20-hour video
Well,
games to talk about.
Do you know why? You know why that? Because I'm sure we're all like that. You know why though? Because our history together. The only reason why we know each other is because we all worked at the same company, and it was a marketing agency. And places would come say, "We need a website," and we'd be like, "Okay." I would design it. Dave would, help develop it, but he would like manage it. Eric was definitely our powerhouse developer. So like we would just like make stuff for these people's ideas, right? But then we all left this company, but we still stayed in touch. And we're always talking about this shit that that we're covering on the show. And we're like, what if we had a podcast so that would give us a place to talk about it? And I was like, well, hold on a second. Let's think about this like we're at like a marketing agency. Like it's a brand, it's an idea. It could be anything, right?
Mhm.
What could it be? Like me as a designer, I'd love to use it as a platform to make art, you know? And like it's a great place to make like a podcast. And like we made a game. Like we made What Map Game, where you can go and look at maps that you see in video games. You hit start, the map
Appreciate
are
that,
select,
Art.
you see
Dude,
the
yeah.
map. Yeah, like
Somebody, because we'd be playing video games, you'd be like, hey, this hallway that we're walking down, some dude spent like a week worth of like his life making this hallway cool, and we just like truck our way down it and like we completely forget it. But it's good to like see and appreciate like
just like
everything that we do, movies, games, everything.
right, and like we're using the Nomads of Fantasy as our own invention, and we've made a game, a podcast, and artwork out of it, and a couple other things. But like music and whatever. It's great. It's fun. I encourage anybody that's got an idea, they want to do something, or if they used to do it, like get back into it. It's so easy, and YouTube I think is really interesting. I think like podcasting technology is growing and all that stuff, but I think YouTube is getting better and better. It's just the potential to create content there is really good too. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
for me,
Just
like,
don't want to get. Oh, go ahead.
But I'd love to make money on it. Like, yeah,
Right.
of course. Like, just
I was gonna
answer,
say,
Yeah.
for me, like, I mean, the stuff I set up for tonight, like the production stuff, everything that we have in store, all that stuff, like, it takes time, and like, I would love to do this for every single episode. I would love to produce video for every single episode, but it's just not feasible. Balancing a full-time job and a real full-time
Having a
job and
family.
family life and all that
that's-
stuff. And
But
Oh,
on the
yeah,
freelance basis,
them.
I actually get time. I can customize my week to put an effort
Right.
into this. But I know
that's
dude,
true, but like there's so much more we could do with this show if
yeah.
it was our full-time job, So obviously
Like
I
a
would love to do that.
4K, 60 frames a second, first-person shooter. No,
but- Dude, yeah,
no, I hear you, dude.
make another game. Let's do it. Let's make Dave's walking simulator.
Hey, I want to make a Firewatch clone.
A
That's my
Firewatch
next-
like.
That's my next gig.
There you
We'll
go.
see. I don't know. It's weird because if there was no risk into it, it wouldn't be exciting. But I have a hard time leaving my job and the comfort of my secure paycheck coming in to go make a
Sure.
podcast.
Like if we were
That is scary as shit.
Oh
but-
yeah.
But you gotta not look at it as a podcast. That's what I'm saying. It's just
Yeah.
like you gotta look at this thing. It's like a lot of things, but Star Wars is not just a movie anymore. It's books, it's comics, it's video games, it's quotes, it's
Like you
it's
said, it's
costumes,
it would
it's
be building a
role-playing, it's
brand,
board games.
and
Yeah.
branching out into other mediums. We've already dabbled in that a little bit, but it would just, it would give us more time to develop more ideas, because we always have ideas flowing of how to make the show better or things we could do outside of the main show. So
Yeah.
more time to
Well,
dedicate to that would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your well thought out answers. I appreciate it. Next up, we have Matt St. Jack from Anime Talk pinged us, and he said, "What's your favorite episode you've ever done, and what is your least favorite episode?"
What is it for you? I gotta hear
Least
this.
favorite's tough. I feel like favorites they're both tough. But I have a couple favorites. I feel like I always go back to our Portal episode, purely because I thought it was really cool, the editing that you did, Brandon, and having GLaDOS be like a sort of a fourth guest there. I thought that was cool, and I thought it was a great discussion. Like, that game is so easy to talk about because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Not for like episode, not just like the discussion we had, but like Gladiator is one of my favorites because
You love that
I
movie.
loved that movie so much. Like, that was the first
It's
time I
good.
saw that movie for the show, and I feel like that is the movie that we watched that has probably had the most like impact on me for whatever reason, as far as like just loving that movie, purely. So that is one of my that's one that sticks out for me, that as something that that I've been meaning to watch, and when I finally did watch it, it like exceeded all expectations.
It is a great feeling. Like, not even for ourselves as we make this content, but even when I follow people out there that I like I'm a big YouTube fan, and there's people out there when they discover something, they share it with me because I wouldn't have seen it, but I like their interests. And I'm like, yeah, that is a great movie or a great song or game or I like. Thank you for recommending that because I had an amazing time with that, And like, yeah, it's great when it happens even on your own stuff that you're making your own content for. We're like, you went and it's like, dude, I love Gladiator. This movie is great, and I was like, dude, I felt like that back in 2000. I was like, that movie was great.
It's nice when people like the shit that you like,
Yeah.
That's I mean, we're always looking at the positives of things because we're appreciating what because there's good to be taken out of pretty much any form of media. Like even if it's something crappy like the original Super Mario Brothers movie, like its campiness and its weirdness, there's always something to love from, everything. So I have the most fun with movies that are just like outright fun or like kind of like that make me think a bit. Like so things like Everything Everywhere All at Once, or like I would never have seen Triple R, and like that movie was one of the
Dude, right?
funnest
Yeah.
movies that we've watched on the show, and that movie is just
I
mean
that
it's
one is
hilarious,
up
it's
there.
awesome, it's action packed. Like there's just tons of stuff on here, so getting to see and try and take the tour and try stuff from everywhere, different countries, because we've watched what was it, Parasite, like some of them
Oh,
that
okay.
that we're getting around to watching is
Dude, yeah.
great, and then sharing shit with like Rocky with Brandon and stuff like that. So
It's
Oh,
always
I mean,
it's always
I
a
don't think I have
delight.
a
It's always a
I don't think I
delight.
have a least favorite episode. Like it's
but don't you feel
they're
good
all
when you
they're
go
all
to a
good.
when you go to a buddy, right? And you're like, "Yo, I saw this movie. You should watch this movie." And then they watch it and they're like, "Yo, that movie was great." I have
That's
a
the
buddy
best
that feeds me
feeling.
a lot of good stuff, and I'm like, "Dude, this was a great movie. I told you you'd like it." I'm like, "Yeah, it was really good."
Mhm.
Especially when it's a movie
good
like
feeling.
Rocky that we brought to you, Brandon. Like Rocky holds such a special place in my heart, the entire
Right.
franchise, and the fact
Please
that
like it. Please
right,
like
the
it.
fact that you
Yeah.
liked it, as much
I
as
loved
we
it.
did, I'm like,
But I like
yes,
Stallone, and
yes.
like people always like shit on that guy, and I'm like, I'll watch anything Stallone. Like he has the potential to act. Like that's like he can act. He just also does dumb shit. Like just
Right.
lame
Yeah.
performances. But
Least favorite, it has to just be like
the intro.
early ones. Yeah.
Yeah, the first episode or something like that. Like
Just
what are
just
we,
just
what are we doing?
early ones, we're fumbling over our words and we don't know what we're doing, but it is tough. I have gone back and listened to some of the early episodes before, and it's I don't know. It's a little hard to listen to. It's just like the audio quality, the audio production, and like just our demeanor toward while we're talking. It's like you can tell that
A little
stiff and we're not comfortable in front of a microphone. So
I don't even think about it. It's like I'm standing at your desk back at our old office and we're just shooting the shit about whatever on our lunch break or whatever,
Right.
It's kinda,
oh yeah,
which I think is kind of cool the way that we do it, because we don't have we have our acts that we set up, but usually it's just like free form, like
it's
what
not
do you feel about
heavily
this
it's
kind
not
of shit,
heavily
so.
edited, other than the the production that goes into it, and like editing out like noise or fumbles or whatever. But like most of the time, it's just free form conversation. We're just talking to each other.
I think it's better that way. I I don't know. I think things are getting very rigid out there. Like I get frustrated.
The heavily
with
edited
creators.
YouTube videos that are like cut every
Well, I
2
don't-
seconds.
Yeah, cuts are bad.
Yeah.
It drives me
Like
nuts.
that is poor. But just like seeing like people who used to make good content get caught up in the algorithm, and they say like, you know what? Yeah, fuck everything Star Wars. If it's not Andor or Rogue One, I fucking hate it. Or it's the
True.
original trilogy, and they just make content about constantly bashing it. Like the Critical Drinker, that guy used to make pretty good content. Now that guy, like, and I agree with a lot of what he says, but like the guy is just like became a creature. I think Star Wars theory, like that guy also has become like these creatures. Like
That's how you
it's
get
a
the views.
shame.
That's how you get the views
No,
these
I
days.
know, and like
I'd rather just have
shitting
fun
on
doing
stuff.
it than get any views.
I'd rather have
you know?
yeah. It is
It's so much nicer to look at to enjoy the good out of something rather than it's so easy to shit on things. We've said this
Oh, yeah.
before, but like
right.
it's
I mean, you can still complain about it, but you just can't say it's a waste of time. Like
Mhm.
unless it's really bad. But or like just watch it but don't pay attention to it, kind of thing. But like it's a shame because the person who's making the music for that thing, like, yeah, maybe the story was lousy, maybe the acting wasn't the greatest or something like that, the casting should have been rethought, but there are people who spent time crafting the outfits that the characters wore, the background design, like the lighting, the 3D effects, like the music, all these, the editors, like these people still didn't hang out with friends after work because they probably worked late. Like they missed like weekends because they probably went in the office to get ahead of work or something like that. Like these people really do work really hard in these very big budgets, and I think it's at least like, come on, like a little bit. You can't watch it a little bit just because like like
yeah,
is it
the
that
black and
It's
white
harder.
animations-
It's harder
black
to
and white
like
think.
animations are
Mandalorian
garbage.
season 3. We were just talking about that like a few days ago, and I was like, go on YouTube. What do you see when you hit search? It's just like it's like the worst thing that ever happened to some people.
Well-
it is trash. Trash.
It's hyperbolic.
Trash.
That's what gets
People like
views.
It's not trash.
People search the internet to reconfirm their own opinions.
Right,
So
and
when
it's
you have a
harder-
shitty opinion like that, you just want somebody to tell you the same thing.
It's harder to think critically about
know.
what was
It's
good
really
about
hard to make
something
something.
than
Yeah.
what is, than
actually making something. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
I know we're getting lost in the
We're
sauce
good,
a bit.
we're good.
Yeah.
That's what happens. We get into it. We get emotional about things. So, Evan Sonic also pinged us with that. What is your favorite episode so far? So he also wished us.
Yeah, the
congratulations.
lighthouse
So
is a
thank
good
you,
one,
Evan.
big one for us though, just because like we hit our stride, I think, with that.
Yeah,
as
that was
far
the
as, like,
one
our,
that-
our personal sound. Like, who are the nomads of fantasy? What makes us different from any other shithead with a microphone that has an opinion on something? But it's like we have some skills that we probably could be using, like to do the
You
stuff
like to
that we
make
do.
something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Evan, too. All right. Here is one from PK from Seismic Cinema. Who would be your dream guest to have on the show and why?
Jack Black.
Why?
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
oh my god, Jack Black, he would be cool.
I mean, yeah.
Absolutely.
He would have to make up a song for us. The Nomads of Fantasy.
Oh, dude, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Of course.
That would be.
So,
I mean, Jack Black is the easy answer.
Just having somebody cool and somebody chill, like
I said,
like
I think
Keanu, like having
Keanu.
Keanu on and just like
I feel like
just hanging out,
Keanu would
just
be
fucking
intimidating
chatting.
a little bit.
No, he's
Or
he's just a
boring.
dude.
Dry and
He's
Or
just-
boring.
He's just another dude, just like us. We could have.
Then
Chats
take Brad
about-
Pitt then, because like
Nah.
Brad Pitt's cool.
I think,
No?
I don't know. He would be Keanu, I think, might be boring. Adam, I think for our estimate,
Totally allowed
Adam
to be
Sandler.
on the
Adam
show.
Sandler. If we're talking Dead 2, bring on Chris Farley. He would fucking
Oh my god,
eat this shit up.
Chris Farley is one of the funniest human beings to ever walk on
I
this
know.
planet.
Tragedy.
Which,
Tragedy.
yes, it is tragedy. But yeah, I guess some comedic
Yeah.
people will always kind of be a little above. Like you could say Jim
And he
Carrey.
I'd be scared to
Because,
bring
like-
someone on like a highfalutin actor because I would just feel dumb or like not ask them the right questions. Someone that we could just shoot the shit with, and that would just
Yeah.
have a fun conversation with. So yeah, someone comedic, someone
Or get a
breezy,
comedian.
fun.
Let's get Bert Kreischer on here, and we'll just all pound drinks.
Take his
and
shirt
talk
off.
We'll take our shirts off.
Take all of our shirts off.
Talk about random shit. No.
Yep.
That's cool. Nice. All right, let's hit up another one. And this one is a little more advice one. This is one that I pulled off of the internet because this is something that we all have a problem with.
Okay.
Well, I know the three of us have a problem with.
Oh boy.
I have so many video games, but I don't know which one to play. And this sounds like such a shitty problem to have.
First world prabs.
It does sound. But how do you guys deal
Modern day
with
gamer.
like modern day gaming with having like when we were kids, like you got like one or two game releases a month and maybe you get a handful of games a year. Now with shit like Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, you're getting just games dumped on you every
Troves and
month,
troves.
like 6 games, and then you get games with gold and you get another 2
Or
there.
they take forever to finish.
yeah
That too, yeah.
games take 100
Your
hours
backlog
to finish.
is just looking
It's
at you
insane.
like, what about me? I'm one of the greatest games ever created. I'm like, I know, and I want to give you proper attention, but I'm kind of
But not
dabbling
now.
with this game.
Later.
But I really shouldn't be playing this game again, but I am because I love it.
Exactly.
Blah. Yeah, it's a head
feel-
case. It's over. There's just too many choices out there.
Paralysis by analysis is
Yeah,
when
like,
you get
I'm
to
playing-
that game screen.
Dave, I'm playing Kingdom 2 Crown. That silly, simple
It's a simple
indie game where
2D
you can
side,
go left or
yeah.
right with a button. You can play co-op over, but like Kingdom 2 Crowns, I'm playing that when I should be working on Breath of the Wild.
Well, sometimes that's what you want though. After a long day, you don't want to think about like
I
games
know.
these days have such like complex systems and controls to wrap your head around that like at the end of the
Right.
day, you're not in the mood to play a game that involves that amount of critical thinking. So you're like, hey, I'll just throw this fucking like you said, 2D indie game on that it doesn't require much thinking, and it's just it's just fun.
I say, yeah, I'm with you. I say just follow your mood, really. And
That's what I've been doing lately.
End of the night, you get on. You only have an hour left. I'm not jumping back into Elden Ring with like an hour to play. I might see if somebody's online, play a couple games of Overwatch, go out.
For a couple years there,
jump in some Valheim, go kill some trolls.
For a couple years there, I was all about like finishing games. Like if I start something, I need to finish it and see it all the way through. And that wasn't always fun, like forcing myself to finish something. So now I take that approach. I'm like, whatever I'm in the mood for. I do have a list on my phone, just in like my notes app of like games that I'm close to finishing that I should go back and finish. Games that I like are on my backlog that I kind of have them sort of ranked in priority, like Ghost of Tsushima, like, Resident Evil 8, I'm close to finishing that, so I want to go back and finish that. There's just a bunch. I'm like, I know I want to finish this later. I'll throw it on the list.
It's bad.
And I'll get back to it eventually.
Phone list is a good idea too to have that, because usually you're competing for space on your hard drive of whatever you're playing on as well. So
usually I just boot up either Xbox or PlayStation, and I'm like, what am I in the mood for right now? Or if you guys are on and want to play something, we'll jump into Sea of Thieves or Overwatch or something.
I have this all the time. Just pick the game. Just pick it.
Yeah, just do it.
Trust me.
Just go with it.
You're going to go back and forth, up and down. You're like, which one do I pick? I'm telling you, just pick it. It is so easy to get in out of a game. Just go into it. Play it for like a minute. You'll know.
If it hooks you, stick with it.
This is why I stopped playing it, because it got like boring or repetitive or hard or whatever. Like, that's fine. You'll know in a minute. Just pick the one that I'd play that. Don't overthink it.
And sometimes there's no particular reason why you stop playing a game, because like
something else comes out.
I was so pumped for
usually something just comes out. Yeah.
I was so pumped for God of War Ragnarok. God of War 2018 is one of my favorite games of all time.
On the goddamn list,
I loved it, but I've only played 3 hours of God of War Ragnarok since it came out. So like that's one on my list that I need to go back to, but that's fair. I don't know why. I just don't have that drive or desire to go back to it. It's an investment. It's like,
if you think about the total play time of what you have to put into it,
it's sort of intimidating sometimes when you think about it.
It's
like, I know this game.
Chip away at
just do it though. Like I know I love Ghost of Tsushima. I know I love that game. I think that game's like pretty much a 10 out of 10. I love it every time I play it. And I'm like, I think about it like, I turn on the Xbox. I should have just turned on the PlayStation to play that. But I'm like, man, what do I want to play on Xbox? I'm going up and down. I'm like, I could have done so much in Ghost of Tsushima, and I would have loved every second of it because it's beautiful. It's so pretty to look at. And I'm like, every time I play it, I'm like, damn, this game is good looking. It's just.
For me, it's all about how much time I have at that particular moment. Like if I only
don't even worry about that.
I know, but there's just some block in my head that's like,
because you always make rules like, well, then I really need like 4 hours to play this game. But you're not gonna just play it.
I know.
Yeah, when are you ever gonna have 4
Xbox
hours?
Make it easy to get in out of these games.
I know. I'm always like, I only have an hour to play. I'm not gonna get into something big, So it's like
Xbox actually has it built into their system too. In the game list in the top right, they have the surprise me button, which will just open up the game details of a random game in your library. And sometimes that works where you just like
hit it,
but I'm still going.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that they had that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It is nice.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Yeah,
it's like the Netflix. They used to have that on Netflix too. But that was the same problem. Sure. It's like, nah, next.
They have a play me something, I think, on there.
Yeah. So.
All right. That was a good one. Thank you, internet, for that one. Next up came from an actual human that I was playing Valheim with the other day.
Oh boy.
Today. What game do you hate that is highly regarded by others?
Hate.
Hate is a strong
I don't know
word.
if I
knew you were gonna
You
say
don't
something along
hate
those
it.
lines.
You just
Dude,
haven't
I
given it a
hate
chance yet.
the
Nobody can
gameplay
hate.
though, and it's like a buzzkill. It's
You
a
can't
buzzkill.
hate it.
Oh, whatever.
Come on.
I was thinking about this a bit, and like
It's overrated.
like the Metal Gear
Times
games, like
better.
people love those games, and like I'm just like, nah, I got not really a lot of interest
There's
in
no,
that.
yeah,
Like,
there's no hate though. Like I'm not hating
Yeah.
it. I think maybe I could say the same thing
I
about
don't
like
hate
Final
anything.
Fantasy. You know, like
I was thinking about that too, like JRPGs in general. Like you just got to be,
I
in a
like them,
certain
but
mood for,
yes, I have to be in the
but
mood for
you're
them.
I'm never in that mood. Like
I do like
like-
them, but again, it's just like I know this game is like 30, 40 hours long. Do I want to dedicate that much time to this? You know?
yeah.
Valheim.
Brandon, I was gonna say Brandon and
the
the crafting genre. Brandon
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't-
survival game genre.
How
like,
can anybody want to go to a tree in a game, hold on a button, and whack the thing and say, 10 logs. Okay, I need a rock. Go to a rock, hold on the button, stare at it, and just whack. Like, I got
you're
a rock.
surviving,
And then
Brandon.
go-
It's called resource
And
gathering.
then you gotta like merge them together in your inventory. It's like, oh, I gotta drop something because it's too heavy now. I'm like, how is this fun? How is that fun
See,
for anybody?
It is
It's
relaxing. It's
boring.
that cozy
It's
genre
boring.
of
Go do
of
your
you-
laundry then.
you
if
don't
want
want
to do that.
you don't
shit.
want to overthink. You just want a relaxing time out there where, hey, I want to build a building with realistic physics, and I need wood for it. I have to actually go get the wood. Like
No, you should
And
just have the wood.
the further you get in the game,
Listen,
the easier it is to get.
We can't
those
get into this right
specific
now.
things.
We've already
Yeah.
done
Where
this
Where does
before.
it stop? Hold on,
Brandon
guys. I
hates
gotta
the whole
stop fighting these
genre.
dragons because I gotta pee. Hold on, let me go into this cave. Tap, 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 tap,
Well-
tap, tap. Hold on a second. Now I gotta poop. No, I
If
gotta
you
hit
played-
B. Like, what is the like? How
if you
much?
play Ark, your character actually does poop, and he
Oh
will,
my
like
God, I
you could be
can't.
fighting a dragon,
can't.
and your character will poop on the ground.
I'm getting annoyed.
Just
And
this.
then you
Like, I
can
can't
collect
wait
it and
to
use
the
it as
players
fertilizer in your plants.
Want to play?
Move
it.
on.
Oh my god! I mean, that's kind of funny, but
It is. I mean,
can you
dinosaur
throw
poop is.
poop at each other?
I don't know if you can throw it at each other, but
okay.
like the dinosaur poops are big. They're like waist high. So
Okay.
that is one big pile
Oh
of
my
shit.
gosh.
It's like you guys in your friggin' like mower simulator or whatever it was. Your
Power wash simulator? Don't talk shit
Power
about Power
wash
Wash
simulator,
Simulator.
lawnmower simulator.
Or simulator. Like
Brandon
how-
doesn't like things unless it has guns or a reticle.
That's true.
Like
I'm a
reticle,
pro
you
gamer,
mean.
I guess.
Yeah, you don't like your
Yeah,
games
That
to
is something
be.
we've discovered.
Just get in, have fun, and then we're done.
Sometimes you want a meditative experience just to chill out and just,
Kingdom.
you know.
Like
Is there
Stardew
that much
Valley.
Skyrim
Stardew
at
Valley
night, just walk around?
it's just like its own little world, and you just kind of Stardew Valley is a good one too.
Stardew Valley's it's fine. I just like you whacked
Fine.
15 trees today. Now you're done. You got a nap.
Crazy.
To whack 15 trees the next day. I'm like,
See?
huh? What? So let me go.
You would hate
So-
Animal Crossing.
You're just not a good gamer, I think.
I am if you're gonna play a shooter or an action
I know,
game.
fucking
or-
wrong.
No.
Everybody's got
Boy.
their flavor, and everybody's
Yeah.
got a yum. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I don't think we got an answer out of me and Eric on that one, but I think
Any games-
kind of like
Yeah, there's
I kind
nothing.
of like everything, but
I don't
it's
think
the-
there's
it's the
ever been a
moods.
game that I've hated, you know? I don't know. I can't think of it. There's usually it's like I play something and then it's like, okay, it's boring or I don't like it, so I shut it off. There's nothing like
Yeah.
hate about it, you know?
Just
Right.
something that's highly rated though, which is I think
I think Final Fantasy is probably my
Metal Gears,
closest,
Final
like,
Fantasies,
my
yeah.
closest meh. Just like,
JRPGs or
there's too many games.
MMOs kind of fit in that mold for me.
Like Final Fantasy
Like-
VII Remake is probably the one that I like want to play out of that
Yeah.
entire series, or like maybe the newer ones. I don't know.
Remake I don't know,
Final
it's
Fantasy
probably good.
16, looks cool.
They're pretty good. They're good. I like them,
I don't know.
but like I get
Listen to you.
I get it.
Again, it's like the hundreds of hours that I just can't do it.
I know it's a big turn off.
It's the MMOs
It's a
are
big
the scary
turn-off.
part there.
Yeah.
All right, last one. And this was written in by the internet. and this is a parent asking for advice, so I thought that we could all kind of pitch
Whoa,
in
okay.
here
Okay.
and kind of
Put
help
my
out.
dad hat on.
All right.
Okay, son, we gotta have the talk.
Dear Nomads, I caught my son peeing out the window when he was playing Fortnite to avoid leaving the game. I am at an absolute loss.
Oh god.
What should I do?
Peeing out
Kid
the
must be
window.
very
Kid.
good.
Your
It
kid,
never
you just
stops.
caught your kid pissing out a window because he didn't want to go hang up. Put down the controller for 2 seconds and pee in a toilet.
I would
It's like a
take
goddamn
it
animal.
away. I would definitely bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
bro.
Can't
You gotta go
you
pee.
can't ignore your body.
Listen,
You cannot do that.
I
That is
I have a toddler, and he does not want to stop playing when he has to go pee. So like every time he's got to go pee, he bolts to the bathroom because he waits too long and then he barely
kid.
makes it. So
Yeah.
it's like
my
it's the same
4-year-old
thing.
does that, yeah.
the same
I
thing.
have had that. I have
Yeah.
seen that. I've had that. Brandon's kids and mine have played Plants vs Zombies, and this is probably a good 2 years ago. He was probably around 4,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like he was
dude.
literally sitting on the couch and it was mid game and just peed his pants
Pissed it
right
right on
on the couch.
the couch. Oh.
Like, dude, seriously,
Oh.
you gotta help me out here. Like, I
Wow,
can't.
that's tough.
But
Yeah, mine
I
was
mean,
just
kid-
run to the bathroom last second. I'm like,
Yep.
bro,
Dude,
come on,
yeah.
dude.
peeing out the window, I don't think it's that crazy. I mean,
It's pretty crazy.
it is a little tough to swallow.
Imagine
Like, if you're
someone's
a
driving
if
by
you're
or
a
your fucking
non-gamer-
or your neighbors outside and they see your kid just whip his
hey, you
thing
don't
out
know. We all
and
don't
piss
live
it
in
out the
city.
window.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah. So like if it was my kid, what would I do though? Like I would say, all right, listen.
No more of that.
I appreciate how you're disposing it and you're thinking this is closer.
Thinking
Like,
outside of the box.
your time
you know?
management your time
I'm
time
proud of you,
management is
son.
impressive a little bit. But
Yeah.
you cannot pee out of your window.
You give him like
Okay.
a Gatorade bottle and be like, "Here, kid, use
No.
this."
You have you
But Dad,
to
I
show
can't
me that
pause
you're-
the game.
You can
You
still
can't
piss
drink
in a
and
Gatorade
drive.
bottle. Huh?
You got to be responsible. There are responsibilities that come with gaming, and you have to respect. You have to pay attention to your body. If you have to poop or pee, you have. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're playing a multiplayer game and you're the one with the ball or whatever. Like, if you got to go, you got to go.
Hey,
You
I've had to
the
pause
controller
Overwatch
down,
to
you
go
go. It's
poop
a
at
game.
times.
you have to
It
get that.
happens. It happens.
Yeah, he just
Going out the window. First off, what's it going out to?
Can't.
Is it over? It could be the garage.
Spraying all over the side of the house,
roof?
probably. I'm guessing.
car, yeah.
Is he
On a
whatever.
pissing? Is he
car?
pissing through the screen, or is he just pissing
Oh,
freeform
please, I
out the
hope
window?
not. Exactly.
If he's
Yeah.
pissing through the
No.
screen, that's even goddamn funnier because oh my god, that is spraying.
Is it
everywhere all over your
funny?
window.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's so funny.
But like you gotta.
I don't
that
know what I
kid
would do. I would just be at a
needs
loss.
to
Be like,
disciplined.
dude, I don't know what.
I think
don't know
you
what to
gotta,
do with
you gotta, yeah. Well, kind of what Brandon said. You gotta just go and turn off the Xbox for their second.
They'll cry for like 2 minutes, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I've got
sit
other
down
things because it's
and explain
modern
that.
times." Yeah.
My question
you're
is,
you're gonna have 1,000 other matches. You're gonna have 1,000 other games. You can just.
I'm sure
pause
there's no
one and dump
context to
out.
this question, but I'm just wondering how old that kid is. Like if he's
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
if
I
man.
he's-
didn't get an age.
I'm
on
picturing
it.
like under 10, but over.
I'm not.
5.
I'm under 10. It has to be under 10.
I was thinking like 10 years old.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on the age.
Yeah.
If they know better than to do that, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
But if they're young enough where it's like, I don't know, just pissing
I mean,
out the window.
It's not egregious though. I think we've all been there.
I've
we've
never
all peed
been
out
there.
A window before.
I've never
You've
peed out a window.
before.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't
you guys
think I've
haven't
peed out a
lived.
window before. No.
From
Live out-
video games or watching a movie or something like that, or like,
It's cold outside. Maybe everybody loves a good outdoor.
was your bathroom
pee.
outside? What?
Well, I mean, I live in the suburbs. I can pee outside. I have 6 acres, or I can go off my back porch and nobody will see my dang-a-lang. So
Never
That makes
peed
sense.
out the
Yeah,
window.
that's fine. No, I
Out
I
the
get
window,
that. Like
yeah.
it's sick, but like you're inside. It's just
If I'm outside already, sure, but like
Yeah.
I have a window
Not
right
out a
next to me
window,
in my
no.
office.
The problem is that like I don't want to miss a second, and I'm shaving off time by just going out my window instead of going down the hall to go to the bathroom. There's
Or
a sink. I might
out
have
of
to
a
wash my
garage window.
hands, you know,
Out of
it's
a
gross.
garage
You
window,
gotta-
is that acceptable?
Aren't garage windows like usually small and like way up high?
No,
Dave,
I've got
I'm not
regular
going to your
garage
house and
windows.
using your controllers because apparently you're just holding the controller, putting it down, going outside, grabbing your
I mean, hey,
manhood, pissing out of it, and then you're going back to the controller and you're touching it. I can't. I'm
Hey.
not touching.
No,
the
you
controller
don't.
ever
You
again.
don't.
probably
You don't
not.
let the controller go. You're still playing while you're peeing.
Yeah, I mean that's
Oh
the
my
main
God.
reason why
You guys,
you gotta sit down to pee.
No,
Sometimes, you know.
I've
who's the bro gamer here?
I've never pissed out a window. Never.
All right. Well,
This
thank
is
you
an
guys
interesting
I'll have to add that to
topic.
my
for your
bucket.
fatherly advice.
I'll have to add that to my bucket
list.
list.
We had a good one
Yeah.
in here.
Piss out a window.
That last one wraps up the Ask a Nomad segment.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Oh boy.
Thank you guys
Great.
for participating, sharing your wisdom and experience with the rest of the internet. I think we
Nice.
all really appreciate it.
Well-
I need another drink too, so.
Well, that's good. I think we're gonna have to do an intermission. I know we do it for other show, but I really think we're
Yeah.
gonna have to do a thing.
We'll hit the
Quick
break
break?
screen. I gotta pee as well. So
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, let's
This
be
is a
talk speaking
perfect
to me.
a
Hey,
perfect
Hang in there,
time.
Let's
Everybody, all right.
do one. Let's do one game before we do that. Okay.
Wait, we're doing
So
okay. Game before piss break.
I want to. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
all right.
I think it'll go over quick. It is Nomad 20 questions. so
RD
it's
Fine
literally-
says same. I think he has to go pee too. So
Everybody, we're gonna all go. All right, everybody go.
Everybody,
Go
open
ahead.
up a window, lift up the
Open-
screen, and just
Find
go.
the nearest window.
Just go. Just
And
do
just
it, and
go.
we'll see if what
Do it
the-
live.
what the
We'll do it
thrill is
live.
about. Fuck it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
All right.
right.
You got 20 cues, and I got.
we do. We got 20 questions
But
up
your
next.
hint is it's something we've covered. That's it. So you should be able to do this fairly quick, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get this under 20.
Okay.
Please do. You guys usually get me. I'm not the best at, but I love playing it. Okay. Nomad 20 questions.
So this is something we've covered. You're saying.
Correctamundo.
Okay.
And let the questionings begin.
Just come out before the year 2000. I really got to pee.
No.
Did we get a
No.
a specification whether it's a movie or video game, or are you
Well,
withholding
that
that?
should be our next. That should be our next
Okay.
question.
Is this a movie?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a movie after 2000.
Did this movie come out before 2010?
No. Wait, I'm sorry. Come out before 2010? Yes. Yes.
Okay, so 2000 to 2010 is our range. Movies. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting.
We've done some interesting stuff in there. Is this a? I was gonna say live action, but live action stuff all our movies are usually live action. We haven't watched
Yeah.
a anime.
Is this an action movie?
Yeah.
Is it okay, all right.
What were you gonna say just now?
I was gonna say, is there action
Yeah.
in it, elements or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So there's
it's a
action stuff.
movie. I mean,
Could be Gladiator.
is that after? 2000?
That's after 2000.
Is it really? That was
Gotta
like
be, right?
98 or 99. I thought.
It might be 2000.
It was 2000. That movie took place like in the BC.
All right.
Guys.
Yeah, it was
Shut
like 1200.
Or not, or was it in the early?
Let's see.
I'd have to
I
look
don't
that
wanna
movie
go
up.
peeking. So
Alright.
my guess is it's probably going to be something a little indier. Whether it's like, did Lighthouse come out in that area?
No. Lighthouse was
Um,
way after 2010.
Annihilation was way after. Moon.
Moon was a tough one. I think it
was right
I think
in
that was
that-
like 2012
Really?
or maybe 2008. I don't know. It could be in that range, it could not be.
And we've said it is a
But
movie.
but I did, yes. And I asked if it was an action movie, and he said yes ish. So it was like a yes. So
Yeah.
There's a lot of action in this movie.
We watch anything Tarantino in that range? Once Upon a Time in
watched-
Hollywood,
Once Upon a Time and Hateful Eight are both after 2010.
or both after? Okay.
Got plenty of questions, guys. You can ask me some of these questions.
Is the lead character a male?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Which that might have been a waste of a question, but I probably should have assumed if it's an action movie, it's a dude, bro.
Is this a cheating question? Did we cover this in our first 50 episodes? Trying to get an era here of the Nomads.
Did we? No.
Oh, so it's more recent.
What about like an
It
Ex
was
Machina?
past the number 50 episode. What's that?
Ex Machina is
Is it
after
2010?
2010. Yeah, that was like 2016, 15.
We've got
16,
some of the
17,
Nolan
16,
movies.
14.
Interstellar was after 2010. The Prestige might have been.
Ooh, Prestige is a good.
It is a good.
It is a good.
Good movie.
It was one of my
That's
favorite
a
ones I watch are the ones that are mindfucky, twisty ones. Those are good.
Prestige is a good guess.
So yeah, before the year 2000, or it's after the year 2000. It's a movie.
I have a question. Does this take place in present day Earth?
No.
No. Okay. So it is a time period piece,
Maybe it is
whether future
Gladiator.
or past. Does this movie take place in the past?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So it still could be The
Does-
Prestige, still could be Gladiator.
Does this movie? I mean, I don't know. Action movie. Does this movie feature the line, "Are you not entertained?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I knew it had to be one of those ones.
All right.
You can do the honors.
Is this movie Gladiator?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
How many questions? Was that 8 questions?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then Gladiator was number 10.
I saw the
Yes.
year being 2000. I thought that would throw you guys off because it's it's a timepiece.
I thought it
you
was
don't know when.
98, 99, but
Yeah.
Nice.
Prestige.
Okay.
I totally forgot we covered that. I love that movie.
that
Yeah,
movie was
dude.
awesome.
That movie was great.
There are so many movies and things that I forgot we covered. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy to
It's a
look
hard-
back at our catalog.
Memento, like
Yeah.
that was
Memento, yeah.
Yeah,
Easy.
it's a good one.
mind fuck.
Plenty
Got
more to do.
a lot of Nolan stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I thought you would do it under 10, so that was pretty good. You
Nice.
just said Gladiator on like the 4th or 5th question. I'm like, oh, I didn't think I'd get that quick.
Oh shit.
Oh, R.D. Fine says The Prestige is one of his favorite Nolan movies, which
Ooh.
Yeah.
I could
Gotta
see
be
that.
one of my
I could
favorites,
see
too.
people loving
It's
that
my favorite for sure. I just think it's a masterpiece.
because you do
So
after
good.
you see it. It's
Interstellar,
one of those good ones
though.
you got to go back and rewatch.
Interstellar, I was tearing up when the
Tears-
last
it
time
makes
I
me tear
watched
up,
that. It's
man.
so good.
Makes me tear up. So good. Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for some more.
All right, well, guess what we got?
See all this.
Guess what we got when we come back? We got a tier list happening.
Yeah.
I've been
What are we
wanting
arguing
to
about?
do-
I don't know what this is.
I've been
We've
wanting to
never
do a
done
tier
one.
list for a long time on this show. and
Yeah.
we're finally gonna do it.
Yeah.
I have 2 choices, but I'll let you know when we come back from our break. So
Okay,
you
okay.
guys can decide which one you want to do. And if we
Sweet.
go through one quickly, maybe we can do both. So,
Okay. All right.
all right, we're gonna hit the break now, and we will be back in a minute.
Sweet.
Yep. Oops. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back. I messed up my audio levels. All right, I think we're good.
Oh, it's good.
But we were just talking about Olive
Fresh
Garden
Tito's.
because I love Olive Garden. I used to go
I
there
just-
all the
I
time.
love Olive Garden.
Who doesn't love
They
Olive
have-
Garden?
They
People
have
shit on
these
it.
there.
People shit on it,
Right,
but it's
yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah, I was like, I'm having a great time.
Of course,
Kids
I know it's not authentic
crushed.
Italian. It's frozen food, but it's still good.
No, hold on a
Get
second. You telling me
outta
they're not
here.
getting that fresh from Sicily?
Listen, give me all the
Sicily.
breadsticks and salad I can eat, and then I'll stuff my face with a big old bowl of pasta. What's your
Yeah.
What's your
I've been there
go-to?
in a while.
What's your go-to at Olive Garden?
Tour of
The
Italy.
tour.
The tour?
Yeah.
Okay, the tour is
Yeah.
good. My go-to that I'm so mad they took off the menu, the steak gorgonzola Alfredo was
Ooh.
delicious.
Excuse me.
It was
Wow.
like little steak
and Alfredo.
little
that's
steak
cool.
medallions on top of a bed of Alfredo with a little balsamic drizzle and some
Ooh.
gorgonzola crumbles. Oh, it was so good. But
Ooh, that's good. The gorgonzola. Yeah.
they took it off the
Oh,
menu.
man.
Oh, so mad.
Well, he's the only one.
Um,
I'm partial to Outback.
Outback is
my-
good. Listen, I love all the like
My
up,
comfort
the
restaurant.
chains, the upscale
Oh, dude,
chains,
yeah.
you know?
Don't get me started on my pizza.
Dude, oh, of
No, yeah,
course.
I know.
Of course.
Yeah.
People shit on
There's
chains.
no
but
shame in liking chains.
there's a reason why they're huge franchises because people love them. People
Same thing.
love
As
the
the
food.
Same thing as all the movies. There's a little bit of something good in all these little places.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Give me a Popeyes chicken sandwich with some Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
Dude,
Give me both
we
of
just
those.
got a KFC next to us.
Mm.
I've tried KFC a couple times, never got into it, but like I've been stopping there a little bit more, and I'm just getting their chicken
You get the bowl.
sandwich.
Dude, KFC's
Get the bowl.
I
great,
haven't done a
man.
bowl. I haven't explored anything yet.
Mm.
I've only had their chicken sandwiches, and I've been really liking those.
Is this the first time you've had KFC?
Well, people would get it in college, and I was never impressed.
Okay.
I was just, they would just get
you
thrown
get the double down. That's like it replaces
Oh,
the bread with
yeah.
the
I
chicken
don't know what that
patties.
Yeah, it's a
It's like a
sandwich.
chicken sandwich made of chicken.
There's two
Oh, I remember the
fried
commercial,
chickens
yeah.
for the bun, and then there's like bacon and stuff in between,
It
cheese.
sounds
Wow.
so horrible for you.
Sounds great for you.
Listen, you save on the carbs because there's no bread, so there you go. It's
That would
healthy.
be better with this animal if I had another animal snuck in
Just
between.
smack
We
it.
get dairy products from that animal. Just get all the animals involved so we can eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is America. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes. All right.
All right, wow, man. I'm curious what we got going on here.
Okay. So yeah, we are back. We're gonna do a tier
Ranking
list.
your fast food.
Yeah, we're gonna do a tier list. I got two options for us. Let me set up the layout here. So first, I
Lot of
am
choices.
going to have to share my screen. Don't.
Please do.
Oh, crap! Hold on. I got
Turn
my
everything
audio game open. I don't want you guys to see my tabs.
I won't look.
But you have to
Yeah.
look at
Scout's
the
honor.
at the tier list.
Block.
Hold on.
Just pick one. Just pick one.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me do something here.
We will rate it perfectly, regardless of what it is.
I wouldn't have picked this.
You'd be like
I
Star
ha-
Wars movies.
Yeah, I have two options here. So let me
That's the only one I can think of that would be.
pull them up here. So first, let me share my screen with you guys.
Let me have some Tito's.
So I'm gonna
It
share
looks
this.
refreshing.
Share this screen.
Lemonade with anything is refreshing.
This is
Especially
gonna-
you.
It's
Crystal
gonna
Light, double the water.
mess up my layout on Discord, but I will fix that momentarily.
They'll live.
Second, yeah. We're doing this live, folks. We're doing it live.
Fuck it.
We're gonna switch to tier maker. Boom. All right.
I see
good to
see
go.
our checklist up here on the YouTube. Oh, there it is.
You got it.
Controls. Yep.
All right, let's do it. So we have two choices. We have one video game related, one movie related. This one
Okay.
is video game controllers ranking.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys can see my
That's
screen.
a good
right?
one. Yeah, I
Hey.
can
Okay,
see the
good.
screen.
So there's that one,
See all the controllers. Yep.
and we've been talking a lot about Arnold Schwarzenegger lately. So I got an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie tier list up here too. So it's your choice. If we run through one quick, we could do both, or we could pick one or the other.
This is tough. That's a lot of Schwarzenegger movies, though.
It is a lot of Schwarzenegger movies. So it's up to you. Completely up to you.
I'd rather do Arnold. I'd rather do the Arnold movies.
You'd rather do the Arnold movies? All right.
That works.
All right.
Yeah, because we all know that the Xbox 360 controller is number one, right?
Number one?
No.
Number
No,
one.
I'm just
Okay,
joking.
we might have to do. Well, we might have to
Dream-
do that one.
Dreamcast.
We'll
some
do that
point
another
there.
time.
All right.
We'll do it. Yeah.
All right. We will do Arnold Schwarzenegger for this tier list, and we will
See,
save
some of these
the
I
controller
haven't
tier
seen,
list
so
for
I'm
another
gonna-
time.
I'm gonna
There's
have to
probably
rely
a
on
reason
you
why you
guys.
haven't seen some of these though. Like,
I will say
It is-
if none of us have seen it, then just we ignore it and don't rank it.
haven't
No,
seen.
It's at
on
the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah.
haven't seen.
Haven't
Well,
seen.
there you go. Look
Yeah.
at that. So we have outstanding, we have awesome, all right, meh, awful, and haven't seen. So
Okay.
let's
All right,
just
start us off.
I'm just gonna go left to right, and Aftermath haven't seen. I don't know if
Nope.
you guys have seen it, but that's haven't seen.
Nope.
Batman and
No.
Robin,
It's awful.
awful.
I mean,
I would say meh, maybe.
It's Schwarzenegger movies. We're not grading like the movie in general.
Oh, okay.
We're grading
Like-
like the Schwarzenegger of it. I would
Yeah.
say it's all right.
Like how
Freeze
Arnold
as
is it?
Arnold?
And then
Yeah.
it's like the most Arnold thing possible, probably because it's so cheesy.
I mean, it is. He's
So put it
got
all
all
right.
All
I'd
right.
say all right. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards meh. What do you guys?
I mean,
you want to bump it up
Outstanding,
to all right?
awesome, all right, meh, awful, haven't seen.
Meh's
Yeah,
like
meh.
meh. I feel
That's fine.
meh about it.
We'll start there.
All right.
I don't like it there. It's better than that.
It's better than meh. All right. Well, we could revisit
It's-
also if we need
The
to.
Clooney, you can't shit on the Clooney Batman just because they're bad movies. The Arnoldness is good.
This
What is
next
that
one?
one?
I've never seen it. Rosetta's Island, I think that is. I don't know what that is.
Arnold, what movie is this?
I don't
Doing
know.
some.
That
in his
sounds like
older
it's-
years?
Something, one of his fancy artistic movies.
I've never heard of.
It's a rom com.
Rosetta's
You didn't watch
Island.
it. It's a rom com.
So
Get with the ladies.
we're going haven't seen because I don't think I've seen Rosetta's Island before. So all right. See here. Next one is Collateral Damage. I've never seen that one either.
Saw it.
Yeah, what'd
Meh.
you think? Meh?
Meh.
Dave, have
Meh.
you seen that one?
I may have. It looks familiar, but I don't think it's made an impression on me. So
Okay.
I'd probably put it in the meh category.
All right, I'll trust you guys because I haven't seen it. Commando?
Yeah.
Commando. I mean, we're talking about Arnold. Like,
I
This is
mean, it's
top
gotta
Arnold
be.
for
that's
me, I
gotta
think.
be. It's gotta be one of the top two. Like, it's
Yeah.
Commando's
Yeah.
gotta be outstanding, right?
Dude, that movie is a
Easily.
riot.
Easily.
It is a riot.
All right. We got the Conan movies up next. I've never seen either of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
really? Oh, wow.
This is
Those
this
are-
is the first one, Conan the Barbarian.
Dave, I feel like they're awesome. I think they're early.
I was gonna go
young,
all right.
I can't speak
They're-
English.
They're probably
Arnold.
a little slower because it's just him sitting around a campfire, like eating stuff. But I think that was it the first one that had James Earl Jones in it as like the
The Snake King or whatever.
cult leader.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was good. Like
Mhm.
that was pretty solid there. So I'd say at least the first one with James Earl Jones has got to be
Yeah.
all right to awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
don't
put them
know.
in
What's the
all right
second
for
one?
now, I think. It's just
All
we
right.
can always
Conan the
move them later.
Destroyer.
They're all right.
Is
One
that
of
the
the
second one?
Destroyer. Yep.
Yeah.
Both all right, or should we move any?
I don't
higher?
know
For-
if I
I
remember
think for now,
Conan the
right?
Destroyer. Yeah,
All
that's
right,
fine.
let's leave them all right.
Thinking about some of the heavy hitters that he's got coming up.
Yeah, that's
End
true.
of Days. Never seen End of Days.
Meh.
I don't-
I've seen that
Yeah,
one.
meh?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a. Yeah, I don't really remember too much of that one. I'll go with you on that.
Eraser.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Eraser's good. Eraser's a solid. That's like prime '90s Arnold action
Eraser, huh?
movie.
Is that the one with what's her face?
He's protecting some lady as he's going through it.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember.
She was a
it
former
being
Miss
awesome.
America. Yeah. There was like an alligator or crocodile scene.
Vanessa Williams. is who
Vanessa
he's
Williams.
protecting.
Yeah, that was. I would put that in all right. Personally, you're actually gonna put that in the awesome. I would
All right.
argue
I'm
that.
I'm
but
fine with moving
but
it
I-
down to all right.
I think that's like on his down spiral. Like I feel like when
Yeah.
he was becoming
No, I could
not.
I could agree with that.
It's in that prime spot, but yeah, all right, it's fine for now because we do have some classics.
Got some bangers coming up.
I've never seen this, but this is Arnold and Sylvester Stallone.
I haven't seen it, but I want to. Yeah, they're escaping this massive prison out in the ocean or something like that.
Well, it's like, isn't it futuristic? They're in space, I think.
Is it space?
I think
I only
so.
know they're
Oh,
they're
that
trying to
sounds
escape,
It's it's a space
trying to escape
prison.
a prison. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh, I
it
have to add
sounds
that to
great. I don't think it got that good of ratings, but Arnold and fucking Sly, like, come on, how can that not be
Right.
good?
I mean, it's got a 2 on IMDb, so I'm gonna guess
Not
probably
great.
not
Alright,
good,
yeah.
but that's just a guess.
Hercules. I don't know if I've ever seen.
I don't
that
think I've
one.
seen that one. I've seen
Oh, I don't think
That's
I've
one of
seen
his-
that either.
that's his early
That's
stuff.
like, yeah, one of his first.
Clearly, his haven't seen pile is gonna be the biggest thing.
Mhm.
Shit, we haven't
Sorry,
seen
Arnold. I
It's
mean,
all right.
I didn't know that he was so
You haven't
prolific.
seen everything I've done.
Yeah, some of the I mean,
He's got
we're
got a
getting
lot
to
of
the
stuff
heavy
on
hit.
this
We're
list.
saving the heavy hitters for last. Jingle All the Way. I mean,
That's outstanding.
it's
Outstanding to
for me
awesome in
personally, it's outstanding.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I would say awesome, but all right, yeah, that's fine.
We got to put.
Leave it
Yeah,
there.
I could.
We may have to bump him
It's not-
around a little bit.
It's a different Arnold. It's not on the same level as obviously like action Arnold, Commando. We have Commando
Right.
up there. It's not on the same level as that, but it's still awesome in its own right. So I could agree with awesome.
Yeah.
Just because it's
Okay,
funny
cool.
as hell. It's a holiday classic. Some people
yeah.
people hate on it, but
And he's
like
great in it.
so good.
He's
Put
great.
that
in it,
cookie
too.
down. No. So good.
Yo, my
Turbo
favorite
Man.
customer.
Yeah.
That's good.
There's
Turbo
so
Man
many
is
so many
the worst.
iconic quotes and lines, and
He knows my name.
yeah, it's just
Jamie.
heartfelt holiday classic, in my opinion. Junior, here we go.
Junior, we were just discussing this as a good one to watch. I don't think any of us have seen it.
But is it good?
I don't know. Have any of us seen this?
I
Junior,
haven't
where
seen
Arnold Schwarzenegger is pregnant.
I have seen it.
You have seen it?
Yeah.
Is it
Arnold and
funny?
Danny DeVito.
I don't remember anything about it except like a couple scenes. It's his comedy era where he's just doing like fish out of water. Look at the size of me. What if I was pregnant? You know.
He gets like the
So-
cold sweats and he goes through all like that stuff and he gets all
That's good.
emotional. It looks.
I would
like,
I would
just saw the
say it's
trailer.
I would say it's all right. Like if you want to see
right.
Schwarzenegger doing comedy, it's all right. Yeah, it's if you're a fan of his work and you liked Twins, then I would say it's not his better work, but it's not bad. It's
Okay.
fine.
If I liked Twins,
It's all right.
then I did like Twins. I do like Twins. So,
Right, but I would put Twins above this for sure. Yeah.
Killing Gunther, no, I have not seen it.
Nope.
I haven't seen any of his
Never
more
even heard
recent stuff.
Because you watch him because of the guy's size, and when he's older, no offense, Arnie, but
Yeah, he's
No,
he's
you're
not,
not
the same.
His
as-
acting's not pulling it through like Sylvester is these days, or
Mhm.
right, yeah. There's no dramatic roles that he's playing. I don't think he could be. We just don't.
Kindergarten Cop's on the same level as Jingle All the Way.
Okay, I was gonna say
Hey,
that. I would put
that one's
it.
awesome. At least
At least
That one's
awesome.
great. Yeah.
at the very minimum, because that is classic comedic Arnold too, where
Mhm.
I don't know,
So if we're
fish out of water with the
if
children.
we're
children's comedy.
ranking within the tiers, so basically anything towards the front is better. Would you put Kindergarten Cop ahead or behind Jingle All the Way?
I would say Jingle All the Way gets. Oh, really? I would say Jingle All the Way edges it out only because it's a holiday classic to a lot
For
of people.
me, it
and I
does.
think that, yeah, and I
Same.
think that's
Yeah.
hard to have a holiday classic as an actor, and I think good for him for having one. So that's the only reason why I would put it in front of it. But technically, I think Kindergarten Cop's funnier.
Yeah. So that okay.
I'm curious
That
how you
feels
guys
right.
are gonna put this next one though.
Last Action Hero,
Yeah,
I'm in outstanding. That's where I'm
I was
at.
gonna put it in awesome, but
yeah. I would put an awesome.
It could go either way.
It's
but
just a fun.
maybe the
movie.
front of awesome. How about that? Does that
Right.
feel good?
sure,
Okay.
I can agree with that.
Okay. Because yeah, it's right on that line. Just because like it does such a good job of parodying action movies, and like he's parodying himself in the movie throughout the entire
In his
movie,
own
which
movie.
is so good. It's
weird.
dumb word, but it's meta,
Mm.
But that makes it great.
Yeah.
And we covered that on our episode, Last Action Hero.
That was
So
a-
check
that
that
was a
out.
fun-
That was a fun
That
one.
was a fun one. I picked that one, I think.
Maggie, have not seen it.
I've never even heard of that one.
Predator.
Maggie,
I mean, come on.
dude.
I mean, we just
Predator's-
watched it. We literally just watched this. What was it? 2 weeks ago? Or last week? I can't even
2 weeks
remember.
ago,
2
I
weeks
think.
ago.
Last week, I don't know.
What was last week? I don't remember.
Dude, what is wrong with you
That was
guys?
Predator.
Yes. It was
Predator was
episode.
last week? Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
Predator is
Because we
fucking
snuck
amazing.
in
They all blend in
like
together.
Mario Brothers and like
and Mandalorian.
Mandalorian
Yeah.
season 3 between, but yeah.
Mando.
Dude, Predator on that rewatch just solidifies how fucking amazing
Right.
that movie is. I would even put it. I think I.
Don't you dare! I don't know. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It is more iconic. It is more iconic.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
you can bump
Dave?
it, bump in front of
Mando?
Yeah.
Commando, sure.
There's no
Commando is
there's,
good,
Yeah,
but-
Commando's good, but there's no franchise named after it because it's that good. Where
Yeah,
Predator
I
is so
think
goddamn
Predator
good.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raw
Predator's
Deal.
not gonna be the top one.
No. But Raw Deal, I've
Never
never
heard of it.
seen it, but it looked.
Nope.
I mean, it's Arnold with a gun, looking jacked.
We got some. All this is doing is exposing our Arnold holes.
It's true.
It
But
really is.
this gives us
I mean,
more movies to watch
who-
for the show.
Who really has seen all of these movies? Let's be honest.
The true Arnold fans out there.
Right.
Red Heat's another one I have not seen.
That
I've never even
doesn't
heard of
sound-
that one.
It
I've
sounds
never
like
heard
a
of that
movie,
one.
but never heard of it. No.
Never heard of
What's
that
this
one.
next one?
Sonya.
Red
Red
Sonja.
Sonja. Red
Red
Sonja.
Sonja.
yeah.
Never seen that one either.
I remember those
That's
being
good. It's
fairly
good.
good.
It's good.
I would put that. Definitely
And,
put
like,
that next
alright.
to the Conan movies because he's playing the
Okay.
same character. Doesn't really talk. They're just fighting monsters and.
I remember
stuff like
always
that.
seeing that. That was always on like HBO for like the longest time. It was just constantly.
Is he playing Conan in it? I don't know, but I haven't seen him in a while. But he's playing the same character basically.
Mm-hmm.
Sabotage. I've never seen that one. Have
I
either of
remember
you guys
hearing
seen
about
that
it, but
one?
No.
Yet.
No. Okay.
I like to point out that Arnold does not have an awful movie.
Not yet.
I said
I don't
that
think-
R-
I don't
that
think
half
there's
of these
Robin
ones that we
Hood
haven't
friggin'
seen
is,
could all be awful.
Right. We don't know. Right.
but- Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh,
Oh,
shit!
Top movie right there. That's his best.
It's the best. Like,
That's the peak.
No, wait, is that Terminator 2?
Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say if it's Terminator
No,
2
Terminator
is
2.
hands down the best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
It's not even a question.
for sure.
We're
It's
getting
not even a
we're getting a
question.
chunk of these
You can't.
Terminator ones.
Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, good.
I put
It's
all
all
right.
I would
say
say it's
alright, I'll
top
say
of all
alright.
right.
Yeah.
Top of all right for me.
That's
Top
three.
of all right.
Top of all right. I mean, only because I haven't seen these other ones really.
Okay.
These
All right,
Con-
yep,
these
yep,
Conan
Three-
ones, anyways.
3 is the one where you have John Connor and the chick, and you have the chick Terminator, the
Yes.
female.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. That one was good. Yeah,
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah,
Sure.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but
Final stretch here.
It-
What do we got?
It's good.
What's this next one?
this is one of the,
Are they all Terminator movies?
I have not seen the 2 most recent Terminators, so I
So that's
can't
Salvation?
judge them. No, this is I don't remember the names of them. The titles are cut off here, but they're the next 2 are
I
the 2
don't know
most
if I've-
recent. There's Genesis and then there's the other one.
All right. Well, put them in awful because
Have you guys seen them? Oh, Dark Fate is the other one.
I can't say
No.
that I've seen either of those.
I can't fairly judge them because I have not seen them yet. I mean,
That's
I've heard, again, mixed things about them, but
yeah,
The Sixth Day. Have you guys seen that one?
I
Not-
A while
did.
ago, I
I
think it was.
did. I think it was okay.